This Friday, by the way, marks an important anniversary for Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI. It was a year ago that he walked out of the Vatican and into retirement. He was the first pope to step down in about 600 years. Wyatt Spencer joins us this evening with more. Wyatt?
Yeah, Brian, a lot of us remember watching Pope Benedict walk out of the Vatican, get onto that helicopter, and ride away literally into the sunset. But Pope Benedict is making history once again, almost a year to the date. The current Pope and the former Pope were seen together in a public liturgical ceremony on Saturday. As Alan Holdren told us earlier, an Italian newspaper published excerpts of a letter from Benedict who expressed support for Pope Francis' authority. Vatican experts say Benedict's recent appearance shows he approves of 19 new cardinals created, but it also signifies a continuity between the two popes, something Benedict intended ever since he made his retirement official.
Agostino Vallini, Angelo Comastri, che salutano Papa Benedetto XVI.
It's a scene the modern world had never witnessed before. A pope walking out of the marble halls of the Apostolic Palace for the last time as the Holy Father. Using a cane, flanked by his closest aides, many TV stations around the world covered the event live.
Well, thank you. Those are some very fine reflections. I appreciate that, Marcus.
Pope Benedict's journey into retirement continued with an emotional send-off outside the Cortile di San Damaso, the courtyard named after a 4th century pope. Swiss guards were in full regalia. Cardinals and other clergy said goodbye to His Holiness, kissing his papal ring one last time. What you didn't see on TV that day were the thousands of journalists covering the Pope's exit. Many crowded around cardinals just to find out what the scene was like.
It was very emotional, because it is the last time that the cardinals met the Pope. On the other side, we thank him, actually the Dean in the name of all cardinals, for his job in the 8 years of papacy and for what he has done for the entire church in the world. He did very important things.
After leaving the courtyard in his car, he made his way to the top of the hill in the Vatican Gardens to fly to the papal house at Castel Gandolfo, south of Rome. The helicopter left after 5 p.m. local time, literally into the sunset. But he wasn't out of the spotlight yet. Thousands packed into the area around the papal residence, all of them wanting to hear Benedict's final public address. The Holy Father concluded the day's traveling by telling the people,
I am simply a pilgrim beginning the last leg of his pilgrimage on this earth. But I would still, thank you, I would still with my heart, with my love, with my prayers, with my reflection, and with all my inner strength, like to work for the common good and the good of the Church and of humanity. I feel very supported by your sympathy.
A wholehearted goodbye as the now Pope Emeritus closed a chapter in his life and in the Church. Wyatt Spencer, EWTN News Nightly.
Thanks, Wyatt. We'll never forget that day.